Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to DKW. I am your host, Phantom Dragon. Tonight, I'm going to be going at this commentary thing alone once again, like I did last week. Hey Katie, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. Now, tonight we have a bunch of matches going on. We have a few matches going back to back. Things are gonna happen, but I will have to address some things first before we do get into the wrestling here. So hold on. Yeah, let me pause the music for a sec. So, some things before we get into the matches tonight. There are some small things happening. It may take effect later in the show, but well, before I go into it, thank you guys for being here with DKW, for watching almost every single Tuesday, or at least Tuesdays I actually do manage to do this and life doesn't, stick a foot up my ass. It really is appreciated. And on that same note, I think, well, why not? So, next episode of DKW will be DKW's first pay-per-view. It's gonna be a combination of Halloween, since I missed that already. It's gonna be a combination of that and Thanksgiving, since, it kind of takes place between them, which is weird. Mainly just because I didn't get done with it in time. So we're gonna ignore the sudden shift of things. Hi, Mistress. How are you? I'm gonna do a quick shout out right here.
Anybody else notice the grunt that fell from the sky and then just ran away after falling on top of this dude? Because that was funny. I love it when the grunts are stupid. Because they're always stupid. It makes the delightful entertainment.
Plays a whole lot of games. Last seen playing Generation Zero. I know that personally because I was there getting blown up by a bat cow jumping off a roof with our RPG. So, with that statement alone, it's always fun over in Mistress's streams. Please go give her a much appreciated follow. It'll be appreciated from us here at DKW and her over there with her channel. And yeah, we're going to have a pay-per-view on our next show. There's going to be some weird things going on because some stuff happened. Well, that was fucking weird. Okay, then. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Basically, add that to the fact that some wrestlers had requested their release. These three wrestlers being Heidenreich, Curryman, and the reigning champion, Stevie Richards. DKW has granted these three their release, but with the absence of Stevie, there is a hole where the championship scene will be. Now, I have an idea of how that can be done. But doing good, just chilling with back how besides me, and yes, Gen Z is always a riot. It's either that or super raunchy. So yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and follow, so next time you see it, you'll see the chaos for yourself. Oh, you can even play the Pornhub thing. But yeah, getting back on topic. But yeah, there's a bit of a hole where the championship scene is. So for that, I was gonna set up this whole thing, but things started happening today, so I didn't really get the chance to do that. So basically, at the pay-per-view happening next week, the main event will be Carter Miles taking on Phantom, both of them previously being championship holders in between the reigns of Stevie. that will collide to see who will take the title on to the next step of DKW. That, along with some other things, due to a low number of roster spaces. Some matches may be weird, some may not. Hopefully it doesn't get too, like, weird to the point where I have to add more bots in here. Stone! Thank you for the host, man. Wait. My spelling has went out the window. There we go. Quick shout out to Stonegrass. You can see him there
Justin
hosting.
Could get nailed here.
And he called it.
He did. He's down. Just when he said it.
Wow. Now, was it like a
I didn't see who did it.
move?
All
Like,
of
was
a
it
sudden,
move?
he's down.
And another shout out on the way. Let me give a quick one to Mr. Voodoo Ush while we're giving shout outs.
We got one. No, I
How you doing there, dude?
Whack 3 says I tried calling you tonight about 8:20. Was going to try and troubleshoot your video issue. Oh yeah, that would have been good. I think that's all right. We don't need it for tonight while wrestling's on, but it would be great to have it for Friday tomorrow night. We might have to duck out of that.
I'm good, and you? I'm doing pretty good today. We had to change some stuff up. I just announced that DKW would have its first pay-per-view next week. There are going to be some small things here. We might not have a full roster, but we're going to make do with what we got, because we always do. Stepping away from that for a bit, Stone, Vu, Mistress, everyone I shouted out so far. If you haven't already, if you somehow haven't already, go over and give each of them a follow. They all inspire me to do DKW. They all inspired me to start it, and I've had fun in each of their chats. They're really cool people. I may have come to this community mainly for the wrestling, but god damn it, I stay for the personalities, and I stand by that statement. So please, go give your support to them as well as us here at DKW. So I guess with all that said about the pay-per-view, about some missing spots and stuff like that, we're going to continue with tonight. I might have to reuse some wrestlers later tonight because we don't really have that many. But we always make do. We usually do. I know this whole weird announcement thing kind of got derailed, but I mean, if I had a competent thought, it wouldn't exactly be DKW. So let me get the music back. As we move from the announcements straight to the matches. My controller's not working. Okay, there we go. Get betting up for this. Next week, we're going to have DKW's first pay-per-view. It's going to be a combination of... What the hell, Steam? Fuck off. We're in the middle of something. It's going to be a combination of Halloween and Thanksgiving, because I wasn't able to get it done before Halloween. So I decided, you know what? Let's just mash the two together and make it Fear Feast. That's going to be the name of it. It might be more Halloween than Thanksgiving, but yeah, I'm still going to give it a shot. Let me get betting up and running here. It's gonna be Melissa Ewing taking on Crazy in our opening match of the night here. Max bet of 1,000. Timer set to 5 minutes as we look to get this match started. Wait for your first pay-per-view, it'll be awesome. I can't guarantee that. I'll try my damnedest to make it. I'll try my damnedest to make it awesome. Can't really know that until we get to the date.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Beverly Hills, California, the rocker, Melissa Ewing.
Melissa Ewing. If my commentary partner Aquatico was here and his work schedule didn't get changed around so he couldn't make it, he would say something along the lines of, she walks with the same swag she carries herself in the ring with. Basically, she's a rocker in and out of that ring, and when she's in a ring, she's ready to drop him. Also, a shout out to Dazul RGB, the creator of Melissa. His CAWS, tearing it up in the women's division. So if you have a female CAW and you want to go over, I highly suggest it. The guy's real entertaining. Saw some of the action right there. Talking about Melissa Ewing. We have to talk about this lady right here, her opponent.
From Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Stoic, cold, dangerous. 3 words used to describe this woman and the way she carries herself to the ring. I can tell you one thing, you do not get scars like that from sitting at home, alright? She has seen some shit. With the way she throws people around this ring, she is completely possessed. Don't let her size fool you, she's a powerhouse waiting to blow up. Melissa Ewing in her corner, Crazy in hers. Ref checks on both of them and rings the bell. Oh, Crazy slides in, I think trying to take out the legs, but Melissa managed to catch her. And now immediately stretching out the leg of Crazy, but Crazy gets right between hers. Rolls her up. Swift kick, a forearm, tries to go for, I think for a super kick, but a single-legged drop kick takes her down. Crazy with the arm drag. It's up close and personal. Using the rope, slingshotting Melissa. She's the rage I have inside of me. Dang. She's that strong. That explains a lot. As again, Melissa going right back to work on that leg. She has a bullseye, but Crazy's not going to let her work on it for too long. Tries to go for another single-legged drop kick. Gets tossed aside. Try to go for a kick, but got caught. And hits the drop. Hits the leg drop. Hey, back out. What's going on? A shout out to Mr. No, 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 no.
Are
no,
you
no,
just
no, no,
aiming
no,
for
no,
the
no, no,
crowd?
back cow. Live streaming Star Wars Jedi Fallen
Maybe.
Order. Something tells me he may have been dying a lot while playing that. It's crazy. Brings Ewing in. Oh, Sister Abigail. Low altitude, all the torque. As she hooks the far leg, we got one and a kick out. Crazy bow and arrow. Locked in and stretching out the abdominal. Non-stop dying. Cool. Hope everything's going good over there, Bats. Crazy, now starting to unleash. But Ewing finds a way out of it. So with the open palm slap. Inverted atomic drop. Goes over and goes for a pin. Hook at the far leg. We got one. And a kick out. Kick across the back. Might have woken Crazy up. A slap meets her. Forearm. Oh, a punch to the gut. Crazy. Using the ropes as she hits a Falcon Arrow. Now lifting her back up to her feet. A headbutt. Turns her around. Wait, is it? Kick to the side of the head. And moonsault finds the mark. Yep, just relaxing. Cool. Ewing kicks her in the gut, runs off the ropes, and a scissor kick. Back of the head, hooks the far leg again. We got one. We got two. And we got three. Melissa Ewing, the winner of this opening contest. Melissa breathing out that contest, but young Queen Mjolnir. I think old tensions may have just been relit. Melissa, after that bout with Crazy, still ready to go. There's the payouts. Not sure where it would go from there, but at one point we did see Jotun Queen start a bit of a rivalry with Melissa Ewing as she was rivaling with Danny Weaver, so the woman is definitely not one to back down from a fight. Maybe not comfortable with how the last rivalry ended. As we get betting for the next one. Shooting like here, but we got a bad storm. Yeah. Honestly, I think it might have been my internet, because if I remember right, I heard some stuff about some antennas getting moved, and earlier I had an outage, like a complete internet outage, so that might be the issue. Try to keep an eye on it and make sure it doesn't go any further than that. Jizzle! Thank you for the host. You just missed your match.
Come your first
Wonderland Holder. Oh, maybe not. Here in the season 2. Oh, look at this. Katrin. Superplex. Oh, my gosh. A massive suplex on the top of the ladder. White Tigress came crashing down. And now Kitty Ron is taking the opportunity.
Like I said before, Go Gives will much appreciate a follow from us and most likely from him. Stuck at worst, giving you a host. Okay, that's cool, man. Thank you for dropping a host. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was getting betting back up. Hold on. If I remember right, the last episode of DKW we had, OBS and Osprey did face off in that one. Osprey apparently very content with what happened. But both sides, even though there some shit is like happening around the floor and I don't know what it is. But I can't exactly remember who won last time. I want to say it was OBS, but these two had requested another match leading up into the pay-per-view next week. So I can only imagine they plan to clash there. OBS on a current pretty good tear. Already in the ring. Max of 1,000. Timer set for 5. Oh! Is OBS just wailing on Osprey? OBL, OBL, wow, okay. OBS creation of Mr. Backow. Usually I would use the entrances to go over all the stuff, but it seems like these two didn't want to make their normal entrances. This one might have become a bit personal, a bit quick. Osprey hoists OBS up on the shoulders. Hangs him up on the top rope. OBS hooking a right. I guess I'll use some of the time here. OBS currently been on a tear. I think his match with Osprey, he did win it. I'm not sure which one of the two requested this rematch, but one of them did. And I decided, why not? Since right now Osprey's fighting back from a disadvantageous position. Being clobbered in the corner earlier. And now reeling back on the arms. Osprey turns him around. Take both legs and has him in a Romero surfboard. Stretching out the body. But OBS able to maneuver out of it. Now those chops. Hits one, misses the second, but gets caught with the DDT. Quickly rolling out of the ring. Osprey connects a boot to OBS's ribs. Gets caught with a jab though. Hard swing missed again. Again caught with that jab. Tries to go for a boot and a clothesline from Osprey meets him. That little exchange pretty much sums it up. These two know a bit about each other in a ring. Both had relatively short times in DKW. Osprey didn't really get his career going as far. Fall away power bomb. Hooks the legs, but a kick out at one. Osprey can't believe it. Now Osprey measuring. Hooks both arms. Hoists him above the head, and he's looking for the Stormbreaker. Hooks the far leg again. We got one. We got two. And another kick out from OBS. OBS has had a pretty successful run here in DKW, even though he started later than most of the wrestlers on the roster. I think out of everyone here, he has had the youngest career, but he still managed to go. Still managed to keep everything going his way. It's taco time, I think. Smells like it. Alright. Enjoy your taco, Stump. OBS might have crashed? Wait. Oh, you mean the right? My brain actually thought she meant like my OBS. I looked over like, wait, huh? Tries to go for a suplex. Osprey holding his ground, but gets forced up with that second one. OBS taking a step back, drops the knee across the head. Now undoing the top turnbuckle. Oh, Osprey connects a knee to the dome. Tries to go for more, but OBS catches him. Tries to hit him in a snapmare, I think. Gets caught with a clothesline. And now going right into that head hold. Headlock. I took a week off of commentary and I'm already like confusing every word. So, story of my life. Osprey connects some elbows, tries to go in for something, but oh, OBS targeting that left arm. Trying to go. Oh! To try to go in for a grapple of sorts. Got caught with a DDT, and now Osprey setting up in the corner. Looking for the sunset DDT! Tacos. Honestly, now I'm starting to feel hungry. Osprey again hooking that far leg. We got one. We got two. And another kick out from OBS. Osprey misses an overhead. Tries to go for the back. Gets caught with an uppercut. And now again locking OBS. And then his arms up. And the Stormbreaker again. Hook of the far leg. Ref's distracted though. Putting the turnbuckle pad back on. He's not seeing Osprey. You can count to 10. And he still hasn't seen him. We got one. That's two. Or the Stormbreaker was strong enough to keep him down. English is indeed hard. Yes. Even if it's my first language, but we don't address that part. We just address the fact that it's difficult. Yeah, it's given. Osprey. A surprising win over OBS. Since the last time these two were in a ring, I believe OBS was the one to come out on top. I may be wrong about that. I'm not sure.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
G to Osprey, GG to OBS. Gotta imagine the aerial assassin is very, very happy with that result. But I don't imagine OBS is gonna take that lying down. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that one as we move on to our first half's main event. We get betting set up a bit early, so we don't have to wait too long. That's set up. Oh yeah, I checked. So it's not gonna be our main event yet. I got the timing of it wrong. Just act like I didn't say anything. Act like I've been muted this whole time. Next match is actually Carter Miles taking on Captain Cowbeard. I'd imagine if Captain Cowbeard can pull off a win over Carter Miles, that would put him in question. That would put in question the main event of Fear Fest that we have so far. I'm not sure if it would get Cowbeard into the match, or I'm not sure if it would put him in contention for the title after the match. That would all be up in the air, but first, Captain Cowbeard would have to beat Carter, one-on-one.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, Carter Miles.
Carter Miles was involved in the world of MMA, cage fighting, a whole lot of it. His hands may be small, but they are furious. I still don't understand how they have such small hands, but okay. Carter made the transition to professional wrestling, the second DKW champion, following Stevie Richards, who was released, if you haven't heard the announcement at the start of the stream, putting his title as vacated.
And his opponent from the Caribbean, weighing in at 287 pounds, the Captain C. Beefcake.
Captain Cowbeard, a vicious competitor. Man is all about power. Doesn't matter how big they are, they all fall the same in front of the captain. Also a creation of the good friend. Hold on. Had to get the
Sorry,
button.
another round. All right,
Okay.
get your hand out of the way. God damn it. That's right. God damn it. No, kiss your head. No, no, no. Where's the mouth? That meme is so. That meme is so true. All right.
Okay.
Oh wait, man.
So again, go give him a much appreciated follow. Oh, it's Carter. Hits off a cheap shot on the captain. Not very happy about that. Colin Noble tie up again. And captain forces him right back in the corner. Ref tries to call for another break. Gets a clean one this time. Oh, and a clothesline meets Carter in the corner. Oh, and a spear meets the captain in the middle of the ring as he hooks the far leg. Kick out before one. Tries to kick him. Captain meets him with a headbutt. In case you missed the announcement earlier, Carter Miles is going to be taking Phantom on in the main event of Fear Feast, our first pay-per-view next week, to decide the DKW champion moving forward. If Captain Cowbeard is able to beat Phantom, or beat Carter, that would most likely include him in the main title picture, kick out of one. But now whether he would be the third contender in that match, or whether he would be first up to challenge for that title, that's still up in the air. But a win over a past champion that's gonna have a shot to go after that title, definitely some questions would arise. Carter hits him over the back of the head, side Russian leg sweep. Captain countering with an arm drag. Double axe handle on the dome, Jesus. Cowbeard has him up on the shoulders, drops him on that knee. That's gonna bust up what part of your ribs. Bust up your ribs. Now Carter taking down the captain, raining forearms, hammer blows. As captain sweeps the leg. Picks Carter up, deadlift, turns him over, and plants him face first. Not showing any mercy, captain measuring Carter. That's one. That's two. And three, the Bermuda Triangle. Hits the three headbutts. Hook at the far leg, we got one. We got 2 and a kick out from Carter. That's again Cowbeard trying to wrangle Carter up to his feet. Carter counters, throwing the captain over his shoulder, picks him up, has him up on his shoulders, and a Death Valley driver recoils right into the pin. We got 1 and a kick out from the captain. Now Carter measuring the captain, I think looking to knock the captain out. Captain sidesteps the kick, brings him up and drops him back first. Doesn't let go though. Does it a second time, but still does not let go. Hits a German. And I think Carter's gonna be feeling that one. You can see him gripping the neck. As he tries to bring him back up to his feet again, sweeping the leg, stomping on the arm. And Cowbeard gonna show a bit of that strength. The reason he's called a beefcake. Deadlift, throwing him over. And now raining down a boot on that arm. Just ragdolling Carter. The power advantage is obviously in the captain's corner. He's looking to take this ship right from under Carter. I'm not sure what he was looking for. Maybe a... Oh, God. A right... Oh, jeez. A right hand and a clothesline sends the captain all the way to the ground. And now Carter taking a leap. No, comes up short. Captain trying to go on the offensive. Carter gets right back in the ring. Captain comes through the ropes. Catches a jab, though. Carter sends the captain to the outside. Now running towards the ropes. Oh! A suicide dead. A suicide dive into a tornado DDT. And now drops the elbow on the back of the captain. Stomping on the legs of the captain. Trying to go for a right hook. Captain finds one of his own. Elbow, no. Carter counters it. Both of these two back in the ring. Captain kicks him in the gut. As for the DDT, hits him with the elevated DDT by the captain. Taking a bit of time with that one. Now again picking him up, showing off a bit of that acrobatic nature. Cartwheel right into the knees. Now captain ascending to the top. Not sure what he has in mind. This could be a one-way ticket. Oh, no! Overshot it. Apparently, Carter's height ended up becoming an advantage. Tried to go for a springboard cutter, but missed it. Apparently, Captain is right back in the driver's seat. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. They both botched like the rest of us. Rolled him up again at another kick out. Kicked him between the shoulders. Now again, Carter has him up. Death Valley driver again looking for the pin off of it. We got 1. We got 2. And another kick out from Cowbeard. Carter ascending to the top once again. I think looking for that rainbow stop. No, Captain moves out of the way. Takes him, goes for a cartwheel into the knee. But Carter kicks right back up. Carter, boot to the gut of the captain. And a sunset flip. Now Carter again ascending to the top. And again, looking for that stop to the chest. There it is. Falls into it, hooks the far leg. We got 1. We got 2. And we got 3. Carter Miles. Gonna be flying solo in his approach to the main event of Fear Beast. offering a hand. He may be a pirate, but I never said he wasn't honorable. Captain showing why he's a highly respected competitor right there. Both of these two tearing the house, tearing the house down. English is fucking with me today. Carter Miles, the winner of this matchup. From there, yep. Let me get this all set up. Get that all set up as we move on to our next match of the night here. He just picked up a win. I'm just tallying some stuff on the win-loss record over here. Making sure I get this stuff down. Old opponents see a new match in front of them. These two have fought before. The last time these two have fought, at least the time I remember, they beat the actual living dog shit out of each other.
Making her way to the ring from Seattle, Washington, Amaya.
Maya Knight. Oh, crap. A bit of MMA in her past. I'm starting to realize most of the DKW originals are MMA inspired. Whereas can be a bitch sometimes. Yeah. Yonir's all fired up for this one. I'll start betting right now. Maya Knight. Competitor in her own right. You've seen that knockout, hard-hitting style. But if we're talking about knockouts and hard hits, we gotta look to the giant in the room. The ice giant, to be more accurate. Jotun Queen Mjolnir. Powerhouse, warrior. The title of Jotunheim's finest is not just a title. This woman proves it night in and night out that she earned that title. Cold presence around her as always when she makes her way to the ring. And let me do this real quick. Shout out to the creator of Jotun Queen Mjolnir, Mistress Mjolnir.
Hello.
What? What the fuck? Why did I teleport over there? What the hell
You should clip that. Whoop. Dumping is hard.
I have a feeling that was the first time Black Cow blew himself across the, or at least tried to blow himself across the bridge. Am I right or wrong about that one? Maya Knight, Young Queen Mjolnir in their respective corners. It was? Yeah, I saw the ground and I saw like the black mark and I was just like, okay, wait. Like, I feel like he definitely tried it. Because I remember you telling me about that one. Really a bit of a lock here. Oh, God. Knight hitting a spear of her own, turning Mjolnir over. She ducks out of the ring. Knight taunting for a bit too long, though. Hits her with a Dragon Rana. These two have done battle before last time, or at least the first time we saw them in a ring. They just beat the absolute crap out of each other. Right afterwards when he launched both of us across the water to the island. Alright. Try to connect the boot. May have just pissed off the ice giant. Now it's just raining down elbows on the shoulders. Both of these two are about the fiercest competitors we have here. When it comes to these two and dismantling their opponents, these two try to obliterate the person in the other side of the corner. We found out the first and second time they fought, these two wanted to kill each other. Hook on the far leg, kick it at one. And I imagine this time won't really be different. They'll still be looking to try to kill each other. As Jotun Queen catches her, hits her with a buzzsaw kick to the chest. Now again, picking her up. Hit her with a headbutt into the chest. Aiming at the chest and head seems to be the brutal approach of these ladies. Break the skull or break the ribs. Whatever gives first, as she's just swinging her around. Crowd chanting. We got one. We got two and a kick out. Was there always 3 refs? I think I'm feeling dizzy too. Oh God! Dumping on the back of her head into the ring. Jotun Queen reeling at the arm and then at the head of the neck. Round around we go. Where she stops, only the ice giant knows. But Maya trying to put a stop to this little bit of momentum as she has. Mistress on her back and a crucifix power bomb. Knight feeling a little bit of momentum. Hits her too hard. Clotheslines and a single-legged drop kick, keeping it short, simple, but hard. But it's gonna be sore later. Yeah. Oh my. Sorry, I had to. Now Maya preps her up on a knee, but the kick gets blocked. Tries to go for a drop kick, comes up short though. Kick to the chest. Oh, an elbow. Finds its mark. Oh God! Took out the legs from underneath her. I think Knight's head may have collided with the stairs. And Mjolnir not wasting any time. Grabbing her by the head. This match is under DKW ruling. Not sure what the pause was about. So it will be a count of 20. That ends up taking the count on this one. Knight not gonna test it. Throws her right into the ring. Overhead shot finds the mark before the grab does. Throws it to the ropes. Oh, and a spear. More of a rigid one. Haha, giggity. As Knight whips her to the other ropes, picks her up, watches her flop, and now just working on the head. Mjolnir's had enough though, takes out the legs from underneath Knight, gets a stomp off. Gets her back up to her feet. Tries to go for a headbutt, but countered with the elbow from Amaya. She whips her to the corner. Kick to the gut, a headbutt, a punch. And I think Knight is looking for a drive-by. Knight gets right back into the ring. Cover off of that drop kick to the side of the head. We got one. We got two, and a kick out for Mistress. From Mjolnir. Either one. Now I think Knight looking for a submission here, looking to make Jotunheim's Finest tap out. But Mjolnir finds a way out of it. Oh, but a knee finds her. Knight closing the distance. Not willing to give her a chance to fight back as she hits the Piper's Pit. Lateral press, but too close to the ropes. That's going to be a kick out. Or a rope break. Now Knight stomping on the hand of Mjolnir. Trying to weaken the weapons she was born with. Now I think looking for the Midnight Rampage. And hits the dumping her on the back of her head. Hook at the far leg. We got one. We got two. And we got three. Amaya Knight managing to win the match. I have to have some medics look over after that one. She hit her head a bunch of times. Maya Knight takes the win. Over Jotun Queen Mjolnir. Knight learning pretty quickly. GG. Hard-fought match between these two. Honestly, I didn't imagine this kind of match would end with a submission at all. Neither of these two were willing to give up. Payback will be icy cold.
Here is your winner, Amaya.
You already know what the Jotun Queen thinks about this one. Payback may be coming. When and where, though? That's the question on everyone's mind. Gonna move on to a second half of the show. Gonna swap screens here for a little bit. Oh shoot, the the Helmo is animated now, huh? I never noticed that. It's animated now. Helmo is now laughing for all to see. So, second half here. Alright, so let me do a little bit of this. got them animated. I love the animated on Twitch. Just gave me follow remotes. Oh, dope. So what do you think about like putting in the follow remote slots? Gonna get the second half of the show started here. Not sure what you're thinking. Maybe things our community picks ratings related to sayings like Rancha Valhalla, Radio Bacon. Okay, Radio Bacon would be hilarious. I already know. Gun's reaction would probably be just a massive sigh. Just a massive exhale. And I could imagine it. Moving on to the second half of the show here. During the earlier bit of a confrontation at the start of the show, Young Queen Mjolnir and Melissa Ewing are going to be going one-on-one in the second half of the show. After this, it's gonna be, after this, it's gonna be a rematch between OBS and Will Ospreay for the second match. The third match tonight will be a celebrity match. Wrestlers from other federations coming over and helping us pad out some space in our E-Fed. And then the main event, gonna be a triple threat match. So I think with all that said,
Making her way to the ring from Beverly Hills, California, the rocker, Melissa Ewing.
I think it's hilarious. I'll give everyone a chance to suggest and pick what emotes. Hopefully you got the follow emote and email too. That email soon too. Honestly, I have no idea what I would even like. What I would even throw in there. The emotes I have now, they were just kind of like a spur of the moment. So I'm not even sure what I would do with the follower emote if I ever got them. Melissa Ewing in the ring. Young Queen Mjolnir sending the ramp towards her. Honestly, we've seen these two fight before. They've had a confrontation or two in the past. I believe this is the first time they're fully going through with it though. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Setting aside that hammer. Not gonna lie, I spent months thinking of some of mine. Dang. I remember when I first got mine, I literally... I think it was at the point where I wasn't working. So I just sat down and I would, like, day and night literally just, like, look up ideas for emotes. Until I finally settled on one just being hello there and the other one being, like, GG with some scales behind it. And I was like, alright, this is probably the best I'll ever do. Batters in respective corners. Oh god! Both of them running at each other. Mjolnir caught her with the headbutt though, right through that kick. Floored Ewing. Now Ewing sweeping the leg. Going for a kick of her own. Mjolnir finds a way around it. That's a lot faster pace than what we saw before. Between the shoulder blades, May just woken Ewing up, and she goes in with a flying clothesline. Both are good emotes now, and they both made it easier to change things in and out. Yeah. Pop up, no. Arkin Rana finds the mark. I can imagine Yokui not too happy about the loss earlier, not willing to take another one. She's firing at all angles. But now Ewing starting to mount some kind of fight. Once again, Mjolnir breaks out with a European uppercut, a back elbow, overhead shots. Just, oh god! Just unloading. Bruises forming along Ewing's face as a clothesline meets the mark. Hey, Jesse. How you doing? God. Every time I see or use your hello there emote, I just see Obi-Wan. Honestly, that was kind of the intention. Like, I was waiting for someone to respond General Kenobi. Let me give a quick shout out to Jesse S. A very fun Twitch streamer in their own right. Thank you for the I'm good. Alright. So yeah, you can see play Skyrim, Smite. I've seen him play Power Drifter, I think the game was called. And they also run their own WWE 2K19 eFed, CLL. All women eFed, really cool stuff. Jesse's a really appreciated member of this community because he's always there supporting, whether he makes himself known or not. Not even just me, literally everyone. Like, Jesse is always there lurking, providing support and everything. And they're a really good friend. So please go over, support him as Mjolnir. Oh Christ, has Ewing up in Jesus! "10 feet in the air to 6 feet underground." Jesus, young Queen Mjolnir showing no remorse. Thank you for the kindness. Oh, no problem. Oh my. Wait, Ewing starting to fight back. May have just fell 10 feet from the top turnbuckle onto the floor, but she's still got fight in her. She's gonna plant Mjolnir's head right into the ring apron. And both get back into the ring. Ewing hits a clothesline, hits a second one, and a single-legged drop kick to follow up. Using that wave of momentum. Kicks her in the gut, cord starts the rope, scissors kick to the top of the head. Almost a count out. We got one. We got two. Oh, but a kick out at 2.9. Another flying forearm meets her. Maybe some of that ferocity from young Queen Mjolnir may have rubbed off on Melissa. No! And she misses the clothesline. Goes sprawling to the floor, but still has some energy to keep going. Young Queen Mjolnir isn't the only warrior right here in this ring. She just woke up a fire in Melissa, and both of these two are just beating the life out of each other. A hard punch finds its way. Now again, trying to lift her up. Young Queen Mjolnir finds a way out the back, tries to go for a forearm, gets countered, and now Melissa's right in the ring. Mjolnir following suit. Turns her around. Oh, and a sit-out powerbomb. Now Mjolnir measuring. Brings her head in. Arm around the head. And it's Yo9's hammer. Hooks the far leg. We got one. We got two. And a kick out from Melissa. I'm not sure if it was in frustration or cockiness, but she threw her hands up, and that may have costed her. And again with that scissors kick. Ewing's been using that a whole lot. Hooks the far leg. We got one. We got two. Oh, and another kick out by Mjolnir. Now Melissa measuring, looking to put this match away. Tries to place a boot to the gut, gets caught. Now gets caught by the wayside, thrown right over. Drops the elbow on her chest too. Rough boot to the nose, and now lifting her up. The spinning heel kick may have just turned her lights out. She still got some fight in her, but Mjolnir already prepped and ready. One wasn't enough. Maybe two ends. Wait, but Ewing finds a way around the back. Lifts her up. Drops her high on the shoulders. Now Ewing measuring a second time. Kicks her in the gut. Drops the knee. Hook in the far leg. We got one. We got two. And another kick out by Mjolnir. Now Melissa hits her with a monkey flip. Ascending to the top, not wasting any motion, any momentum. She wants to put this away quick. I think she's looking to that top rope. Leg drop, super rocker, dropper. Hooks the far leg. We got one, two, and we got three. Melissa Ewing. In a flash fire of a match. Picks up the win. GG to Ewing. Mjolnir doesn't look all too happy. The events of the night, I can only imagine her fury grows cold like the Siberian desert? Siberian desert. I think, wait. Yeah, Siberian desert that's the, I never passed geography. Anyway, moving on to our next match of the night here. I can only imagine. Not happy with her performance tonight. Try to reinvent herself a bit. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you see a bit of a change. As Osprey and OBS go again. Apparently OBS wasn't all too happy about the events of the first half of the show. Him losing to Osprey. Maybe with these two seeing each other again in a ring, not too long from the last encounter, maybe OBS will have that little, it will be a little bit wiser, a little bit faster on his feet. Frosty like the winds of Jotunheim. and just as cold, if not colder. Betting is up, max of 1,000. Betting's gonna go on for 5 minutes. As now we actually see their entrances instead of one jumping the other.
Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 222 pounds, the superstar.
JoJo forgetting names again. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Ospreay. Known as the Aerial Assassin, now currently the Billy Goat, the head of the United Empire. Had a few matches here in DKW before getting officially signed to the roster. He's found a bit of momentum as of late. And I think first real rivalry could come with this man he's been fighting.
And his opponent from out of this world, weighing in at 315 pounds, OBS.
Streamer turned wrestler. Popularity on... Who said internet clock can get you anywhere? Ladies and gentlemen, OBS. Creation of our good friend, Mr. CAW. Don't let the flamboyance fool you on this one. This guy right here, he's earned his way into a wrestling ring. It isn't just through some followers and a bit of a hashtag that he found his way into a ring. This guy, talented, full 9 yards, has the strength, has the speed, has the build. He has been on a tear, but seems to have ran into a wall. And that wall is the guy outside that ring, Will Ospreay. OBS attributes his win and loss to his follower count. Not really sure why he does that or why he's paying attention to it in the middle of a match, but I tend not to ask him questions, you know, because I usually get pulled into a rant about how many followers he has. And I am not one to really talk about that, because, yeah. Ospreay in one corner, OBS in the other. Gonna get this going, and OBS opens up with a clothesline. Not sparing any time immediately. I can imagine he's pissed after the conclusion of the first match as he immediately drops the chop. Stomping on the back of Ospreay, dragging him right up to his feet. Trying to go for a bit more, but Ospreay answers with a boot and hits a drop kick, shifting momentum back into his corner. Tries to go for an underhanded chop. OBS runs right through him. And now working on that left arm, stomping on the chest. Oh, hits a jawbreaker and uses a tiara to send him into the corner. Ospreay may have been thrown off guard, but it seems like right now he's getting back into his wave of momentum as he's starting to work on the arms of OBS. Doesn't hold on for long though. Should have tried to keep it in because OBS connects the knee to the jaw. Flooring Ospreay, picking him right back up, tries to connect the boot. Ospreay catches it, turns it into a German. Now OBS is on his back. Right hand from OBS finds its mark on Ospreay's jaw. Now trying to lift the Aerial Assassin up. Aerial Assassin brings him to the ground. That's ironic. He's now again looking to weaken the arms of OBS. Maybe trying to look for a submission this time around, but going to the top rope. High Rent District as he hits a shooting star press. Now Ospreay measuring for that DDT. And he hits it on OBS. Now Ospreay measuring. Looking for the Stormbreaker. Got caught with the boot. Sweeps out the legs. And now into a single-legged Boston Crab. Too close to the ropes, though. Ref's going to call for a break and gets it. OBS measuring. Bring Ospreay's head in for the OBS. Lands it face first. Doesn't use the rope or anything. Clear ring. We got one. We got two. And a kick out from Ospreay. We haven't seen any of his matches where he's used that move to devastating lengths. OBS likes to use that move, the OBS, to send his opponents into the ropes, into the turnbuckle. Give them enough whiplash for them not to get up. Didn't hit anything that time. It's now Ospreay. Locks in a Romero surfboard. OBS able to roll out though. Flexibility is not one of this man's disabilities. As Ospreay connects another drop kick, and now he's feeling the momentum. Huggles. Oh! As Ospreay, I think, tried to go for a boot. OBS pulled down the ropes. Now walking it like he talks it. Tries to go for overhead shot. Catches it right from Ospreay. Tries to hit off an elbow. Ospreay moved right out of the way. Overhead shot of his own. Takes Ospreay down to a knee. That's a hard hit. Now a hit to the jaw. Another jab. A chop. Two jabs. Just unloading now. Ospreay's got bruises on bruises. OBS not playing any more games. Dead serious as he drops the elbow on Ospreay's legs. Trying to floor the aerial assassin. Can't go airborne if his wings are clipped. As connects another fist. Jesus. Now OBS again working on those legs, using the ropes. Ref is just standing back watching it. Overhead shot. Again, going straight for the legs. He is breaking this man's legs like he is the mafia and he owes him money. Ospreay connects a boot to the gut. Hits a DDT. Now Ospreay, I think, looking for that DDT one more time. Help end the first smash. Why wouldn't it help end the second? As he hits it off. Turns OBS inside out. Rolls him over and hooks the far leg. We got one. We got two. Oh, and a kick out. OBS not trying to let that count get to three. Looking for the Stormbreaker. Hits him in the gut. Has him up on the head. No. OBS throws Ospreay over. And now that neck crank. If you know Ospreay, you already know he had some neck injuries early in his career as a junior heavyweight. Had to get a few surgeries. Had his neck broke at one point. Needed 5 months off from his initial run in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Maybe OBS is trying to use that as a target, but Ospreay breaks out with the European uppercut. Again, trying to go for that kick to the gut. And now OBS, single like a Boston Crab. All the damage to the foot earlier, all that damage to the leg may have been coming back, but Ospreay able to escape it. Now the jabs from Ospreay, tries to go for a snapmare. Tries to go for a clothesline. Ospreay ducks it. Whips OBS to the outside. No! Hits him with a Hurricane Rana instead. Now Ospreay ascending to the top rope. Will his legs be able to carry him? Inverted 450. Now Ospreay hitting off two clotheslines, feeling a new wave of momentum. Reinvigorate him as he hits a drop kick. Feeling it course through his veins. Now Ospreay again. Corkscrew moonsault. Hooks the far leg. Ref down for the cover. We got one. We got two. And we got three. Will Ospreay seems to be OBS's kryptonite as he manages to beat the man. Osprey offering up a hand. OBS not gonna take it. OBS doesn't look very happy about much of this. I'll tell you that much. This guy, he's had enough. I mean, imagine, I can't blame him for not accepting the handshake. You know, like, you face a bunch of other guys, you're on a hot streak, and then this one guy comes along and you can't beat him in 2 matches. That's gonna be demoralizing. And then he offers you a handshake, your mind immediately turns red. You see nothing but red. I can only wait to see where this is going. Maybe you'll have some effect at Fear Feast. We just have to wait next week to see as we move on to our 3rd match of the night. Called in some friends from other places. Celebrity match of the night. Wait, I realized the music wasn't on. Hold on. I realized the music just kind of dropped off when I was here in silence. Celebrity match on the way as it's the 3rd match of the night. Buddy Murphy taking on Bronson Reed. Buddy Murphy used to be WWE talent until he was released. Looks like he's going to flow to New Japan. More accurately, their American division. New Japan Strong. I imagine with a repertoire like his, he's gonna blossom and thrive. Right now he's looking for a bit
Making his way
of
to
ring
the
rust
ring
relief.
from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Buddy Murphy.
Like I said, Buddy Murphy used to work for WWE there. He was crowned a Cruiserweight champion. Held the title for a good while. I can't remember who he lost it to. Had a main roster run. Did not exactly go as planned. Then was released by the company. Though it seems like he's going to make his renaissance in New Japan. So I can only imagine. Buddy Murphy, a lengthy approach to the ring. And whether it was messing with the net, oh boy. Just need to throw your hammer at the clouds. It'll know when to fuck off.
And his opponent from Australia, weighing in at 275 pounds, Benson Reed.
Brinson? Did she say Brinson or Vincent? I thought I heard someone in the crowd say, yeah, Vincent. So I'm just kind of sitting here confused. His name is Bronson Reed. That's part of the NXT roster in WWE. Got released surprisingly, since everyone thought he'd be going up having a pretty good career. But releases are releases. I mean, WWE's been doing a whole lot of them for some reason. Buddy Murphy, Buddy in his corner, Reed in his. They both lock up. Obvious strength advantage, I'd say, goes to Reed. Let's split him up. A cheap shot from Buddy. Tries to go for a grapple, but Reed too far. Now just unloading. Kick to the head finds him though, and a neck breaker follows up. And now Buddy whips him over the ropes. Drop down. Tries to go for a drop kick. Gets caught. Oh! Boot to the midsection. Looked like it went a bit lower, but the ref didn't call it. Then he hooks both the arms. Oh, God. Underhook suplex. Tries to go for a right, but gets caught. Hits him with a left, and now a right hand. Reed up to the second rope. Clothesline. Elbow to the dome. Murphy slowly getting up as he hits the drop kick. Stomp to the back. And now working over the arms of the big man. Lateral press. And a kick out at 1. Low-hanging DDT though. Buddy staying on the offensive. But a kick out before 1 shuts that down. Couple of stomps. Now trying to pull him up. Sweeps the legs from underneath him. See boots Murphy in the gut. Lifts him up. And a toss powerbomb. Just threw him down like he was garbage. Oh. But a clothesline sends him all the way to the outside. These two are going with it. He drops the fist. Impressive. Oh, and a knee strike finds its mark. Even though he has the weight disadvantage, the striking may make up for it, but almost as immediately as I said that, wait a minute. Reed sends Murphy to the ropes, hits him with an elbow, kick to the side. Now brings his head in. Going for a suplex. Oh, brain buster. And now measuring. Buddy has him up on the shoulders. Oh, a Samoan drop. Hooks the far leg. We got 1. We got 2. And a kick out. Bronson coming in with all the strength. Murphy needs to use that striking ability of his. Try to incapacitate the big man. Not sure how he's going to do that when he has almost all his moves scouted, though. Big old storm over here. Dang. I don't know. I think JoJo might have gotten someone in the crowd drunk. She might have just passed him a bottle and said, "Don't say anything." I might have to. I'm gonna have to look into that when this show's over. Trying to go for a drop kick. Murphy misses the mark. Now Reed. Oh God! Him so hard they busted him open, and now Bronson from the top. Double axe handle. No, Murphy catches him. Backbreaker. Maybe seeing his own blood started to amp him up a little bit. Now again, Murphy brings his head in. Dragging him over to the ring. And follows in. Reed's already on his feet though. Murphy gets a kick to the gut, and again Reed. Oh God! Using his weight to make Murphy crash down on his head. But a Pele kick finds its mark, and a drop kick to the legs floors the big man again. Reed using the outside a lot. Oh, that was a loud smack. Now dragging him towards the ring barricade. Connects the boot to the gut. A second one. Tries to go for a punch. Matthew finds his. I keep like messing up Murphy's name. Even though right now I think he's actually going by like Buddy Matthews. Reed whips him over to the corner. Let's place him up on the top. Tree of Woe position. And now just putting that boot to his jaw. Pulls him over. Hooks the far leg. We got one. We got two. And a kick out from Murphy. Murphy tries to mount some offense, but Reed has him up in the air. Murphy slides out the back door. Now just unloading these overhead shots to the back of the big man, chasing him all around the ring. Forearm to the face, and looks like Bronson is stunned. Northern Light suplex with a bridge. We got one. We got two, and a kick out. That onslaught may have just taken the wind out of Murphy's sails. Tries to hit him. Oh! I think tries to hit a moonsault or a lion salt. Missed. Seems like Reed missed too. When Murphy tried to capitalize, Reed caught his leg, and now a single-legged Boston Crab. Murphy, he may tap out. All that weight on him, but wait, finds a way out of it. Now a kick across the chest. Now measuring again, tries to connect the boot. Clothesline, finds the mark, takes the head right off of him. Now stop to the gut. And just working on that head. Murphy finds his way out of it though. Whips Ronson. No! Hits him with a Hurricane Rana. What I've learned from this is that Murphy taunts a hell of a lot. Wait a minute, roll up! We got one! We got two! And a kick out from Bronson. Murphy not wasting any time. Oh, try to go for a smack, but Bronson got him. Now just pounding the man. Pause. Oh, and there's that death grip over the shoulder, the neck, all those muscles lining. Oh, God. Murphy takes the legs from underneath Reed. Just working on him. Tries to go for something, but Reed pushes him over. Reed picks him up. And again with that brainbuster suplex. I think Reed's looking to end this one. And I don't think anything's gonna stop him. It's all game from here. Hits a Samoan drop, hooks the far leg. We got one, we got two, and and a kick out. Now Reed measuring again. Looking to put Murphy away. If one didn't do it, double up. Third time's the charm, right? We got one, we got two, and we got three. Bronson Reed wins the celebrity match of the night. Congratulations. Murphy doesn't look all too happy about that one, but he can't let that one loss wear on his mind. He's got bigger foes in New Japan to take on. Thank you to both these men for giving some of the time. to fill out space in our match card is now moved to the main event triple threat match. We saw earlier Carter took on Cowbeard one-on-one. Here, we're looking at a bit of a different situation. Considering Phantom and Carter were automatically thrown into the main event of Fear Fest, them both being previous champions, the case would be made. But that doesn't mean they were undefeated before it. So, if anything, I think tonight was mainly putting them through matches. Just like in Carter's match, I'd imagine whoever wins this, if it's not Phantom, they may be entered into the match at Fear Feast. I keep messing it up. Jesus. So give me a sec to get betting up and running. Phantom Polo, a combination that seemed to can't stop, seem to keep fighting no matter where they go. Main event match. Timer will still be set to 5 minutes, but the max will be increased to 2,000. Triple threat. Or this, English is difficult. As we like to call it here, a three-way dance. You get down to ringside.
Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Phantom.
Phantom, one of the few DKW originals to start in wrestling and stay in wrestling. Originally had a run in the indie scene and over here in America, left to Japan for a couple of years, and came back as a high-flying striker. Uses his legs, his kicks, and his strikes to wear down an opponent. You've seen him take that championship off of the past champion, Stevie Richards. Phantom being the third DKW World Heavyweight Champion. I can only imagine Phantom would want to keep the match to a one-on-one, but if he were to be pinned in this triple threat, the argument could be made whoever pinned him and whoever wins the match would be thrown into the main event of Fear Feast.
And his opponent, first, from the pits of hell, weighing in at 278 pounds, the Devil Bird.
Mr. Paulo Del Diablo. Made by our good friend, Mr. Bat Cow. Don't let the way he's dressed fool you. This guy's dangerous. Same striking, flying style as I mentioned earlier with Phantom. Those claws and talons ready to rape out an opponent's eyes in a mere seconds. And that awe-inspiring, cold entrance. He takes his time so his opponents can pray to whatever god they worship, that they have an easy way out. Phantom and Polo fought a number of times. The joke's been made that these two just can't stop fighting for some reason. If we're talking about hot, can't forget this man right here, whose literal Titantron is fire.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 350 pounds, Bulldozer Dwayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dwayne, the Titan of DKW. Rough start at the start of DKW. Didn't get much done. Turned it around since the inaugural DKW World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Didn't manage to win it, but shifted into a new gear where it looks like he's ready to take on the world right now, but he has a pretty big opportunity here in front of him. Him and Polo alike, if they're able to beat Phantom in this main event, one of them could be entered into the main event, make it a triple threat. Of course, the match stipulation still is up in the air. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna be. Phantom in his corner, Polo in his, Dwayne at the ready. Closing out with the triple threat. Let's see. Oh God! As Phantom immediately gets caved in. Dwayne rushes towards Polo, gets caught with a Hurricane Rana, kick to the chest. Phantom tries to connect the elbow. Polo counters it, and again another Hurricane Rana. Phantom breaks out with a European uppercut, hits the elbow on the chicken this time. I just spent 5 minutes trying to load chat on my phone. Oh crap. Oh damn, betting stopped like right before you could. Yeah. Man, that's Storm. You would think Thor is pissed that someone murdered his kids. Polo hits an arm drag on Dwayne. Phantom lighting the Birdman up with some chops, but a quick clothesline shuts him down. Lateral press. We got one and a kick out. Maybe. Now Phantom showing a bit of power. Oh God, but Dwayne shutting it right down. Said, I'm not here to play. I'm here to cash in a ticket to that main event. As he lifts Polo high above his head. Phantom trying to stalk out of sight. Jump. Oh God, gets caught by the throat though. Dwayne lifts him up. Oh God, and a spine buster that can shake heaven and hell. Polo connects the elbow. Oh, a nice cutter. Taking the momentum of the Giant and turning it against them, but a European uppercut finds its mark on the beak of the Birdman as he throws Polo right over his shoulder. Well, stops his ascent. Oh, both of them. That was pretty smooth. I didn't expect both of them to be able to work together, but Polo immediately sending Phantom to the ropes, dialing it up with a feint tiger kick. And now Dwayne picking Phantom, trying to go for the trio of suplexes, but got broken up by Polo. We got one, we got two, and a kick out. You'd imagine Polo would want Dwayne to finish that move. If Dwayne were to pin Phantom and Polo could pin him, it would put him in immediate contention. But then again, with the fact that Phantom was pinned by Dwayne, his presence in that match would be questioned. So there's reasons he did and reasons he could have broken it up. It's really just anything. His Phantom is swinging around. Hooking the far leg again. We got one. We got two. Oh, and a kick out by Phantom. Crowd is getting amped up into this match as Polo poison Rana on the Giant. Hit across the back, but that may have just woken him up. As again, he tries going for some, but Polo float over DDT. And a basement drop kick. Phantom immediately hitting Polo over the back though. Takes him up on the shoulder. TKO! Switching gears, focusing on the Giant. Phantom wants to go into this match. He wants it to be a one-on-one, but if he can't fight off these odds, he is not going to be able to. Phantom flies under Polo into Dwayne and a DDT. As he hooks the far leg, fouls count anywhere. I forgot to mention that is part of the three-way dance. It's count on 2 and a kick out. Our triple threats are a bit different around here, if you couldn't already tell. Oh, and a drop kick right to the face of Phantom. Dwayne rolls up the Birdman. Oh God, power bomb. I think he bounced off the apron, but Polo caught the kick. Dwayne was gonna lay on him. As Phantom goes running in with the elbow. Tries to go for a boot. Phantom, I can't call this. My brain is racked. Whips him right into the stairs. Now Dwayne said, if I can't hit Phantom with this, I'll have to put you out of the way with it. 2 suplexes. And hits the third. Rolls Polo over. Hook of the far leg. Ref down. We got 1. We got 2. And a kick out from the Devil Bird. And again, Dwayne, not content with 1. Gonna try for a second one, but a kick out of 1 from Polo. Phantom ignoring Polo. Almost caught a forearm, but dodged out of the way. Caught it anyways. Oh, and a slap across the face of the Giant. Turns him around. Ripcord knee. As Phantom sends Polo into the stairs. You think Phantom would take that chance to pin Dwayne, but apparently he swapped targets. That may come back to bite him in the ass as he's rolled right in the ring by Polo. Things are about to get spicy, but Polo turning back. Looks like he was going to turn his attention to Dwayne. As Phantom, this is the boot to the Chicken Man's gut. Thunder shot. Turning his attention again instead of going for the pin. Gets brought in. Uh-oh. High-end power bomb. Now hook at the far leg. Ref down. We got 1. We got 2. We got 3. Someone's going to go into the main event. Is it going to be Polo or is it going to be Dwayne? As he hits him with the alley-oop bomb, there's going to be a 3rd member of that triple threat at Fear Feast next week to decide the new DKW champion. Now, will it be Polo or will it be Dwayne? Right now, Dwayne is leading the charge. Not letting Chicken Man get any offense in. Kick, boot to the gut. Again, not trying to let him get the chance. Elbow to the back, clotheslines. Find his way to the Chicken. Now, whipping him over to the corner. He's looking for some compressed meat. Pause. As he hits another cross body. I need to stop saying stuff like that. And again, locking into suplexes. We got 1. That's 2. And 3. Back to back. This could be it. Dwayne hooking the far leg. We got 1. We got 2. And a kick out by Polo. Now Dwayne lifting him up to his feet. Looking for the F5. Hits it. Hooking the far leg again. We got 1, 2, 3. Dwayne is going straight to that triple threat in the main event of Fear Feast to crown a new champion. Carter may have gotten past his trial, but Phantom getting pinned right there just added a new factor to that main event. Ladies and gentlemen, the era of the Titan may be upon us. Carter has held the title before. Phantom has held the title before. But we might get a fresh new champion added to the history books. I can only imagine how contestants are going to be lining up. Because remember, a lot of people have managed to... I smacked the pop filter on my mic. A lot of people have managed to beat Dwayne before. It's not impossible. In fact, it's very possible. His track record will tell you. Though, who goes into the matches, who comes out of them... Jesus Christ, why did my controller DC? I'm trying to like go on a long rant about how things are possible here. Gonna be crazy? I can only imagine. We don't have a lot of talent here, but I can tell you, DKW, they're looking to put on a show for you. Thank each one of you beautiful people for watching. I know last week we didn't have DKW. Some stuff came up, had to make some last minute adjustments. Couldn't exactly do that, I guess, without realizing how big of a shift it was going to be. Hopefully next week nothing gets in the way of me streaming wrestling, as I really do enjoy commentating over this, you know, when I can actually form words and not just don't know where that thought was going. But thank you all for watching oh so much. It is really appreciated. All the people I gave shout outs to earlier in the night, please go give them much appreciated love. It really is appreciated from us and from them. If you can go over and support them all the same. To all you watching the VOD, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch some good old DKW craziness. And I guess with this set, main event of next week, first pay-per-view, it's gonna be crazy. Now let's go find someone to raid really quick. We're ending here. Found a target. He was here earlier and he left for alert for taco time. So let's go see how his tacos tasted. We're gonna go raid Stonegrass hosting SGWF, I believe. I think it's this show Paragons? Yep, Paragons. I believe that is the female side of his wrestling federation. So there's a good chance you're gonna see a lot of fights between the lovely ladies, but that doesn't just mean that that's all you're gonna see. You're gonna see some stuff in the men too. He likes to mix it up, get some chaos brewing, and hey, it's always fun to watch it. Once again, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for giving some of your time, the most important commodity we all have. And I will see each one of you beautiful people next week for the pay-per-view to crown a champion, maybe to crown some contenders, a whole lot of backlash from the Knights, and I can guarantee a whole lot of crazy matches. Thank you, and I'll see one of you beautiful people in the next one. Sayonara.
Okay. Heisting all with like at like the beginning is not good.
Did you enter the new one?
Phantom Dragon 13 raided my stream with
No.
4 viewers.
Phantom Dragon,
Hi,
thank you for the host,
Phantom.
man, or the raid.
Thank you for the ghost.
Thank you for the raid. The raid.
Because he's a phantom, so we can call him Ghost.
No, thank you for the raid.
Hi, Twin Screw. What's happening?
Hey, Twin Screw. If you don't know Phantom Dragon, he is the owner and operator of Dracona Kingdom Wrestling. Actually looking him before dinner. And you have stopped streaming now because you've raided some bozo.
Yeah, I agree.
I appreciate it. Welcome. I
Hi,
hope the rest of the stream went well. Frozen Queen, how are you? Rusty, how are you?
Hi, Frozen Queen. Oh, we're at 11 people for the heist.
Dr. Bacon there is owned by Seraphis. And his tag team partner Toasty is owned by Toasty Posty Can. Toasty! Right there together, they are the Poutine Pounders, 23, 23, and 3. Wow.
Lots of threes there.
Holy crud. Alright, so then let's, we're gonna bet on... the nightlife.
The underdog.
Rest of the stream was pretty good. How were the tacos? Tacos were fantastic.
They were great.
Stone, do tell me why I should not go all in on the first heist. Because typically our streams start with low viewership. And the more people that you have in the heist, the better your chances are to win. So if you went in on the heist and only 3 of us went in and we did all, that's a 5,000 pebble thing.
You could lose that.
And the odds are usually we don't have enough people to make it a big heist. Now you guys are proving me wrong because it's 13.
Yep, we're 13
right now.
We're 13 people already.
That's why I didn't go max. There we go, 14. Hey, Will Steph, what's going on? LB, how are you? It's called living dangerously.
We just need 2 more people to enter the heist.
Still in pain from your dental appointment earlier today, running on fumes from lack of sleep. Did they give you any? Did they give you any pain med? Oops.
We need 1 more person to join in on the heist.
Yeah, we do need 1 more. No pain medication?
What?
I'm sorry.
So it's just the after effects of freezing then? If you got frozen.
Manny has saved us all
Look.
and proven me wrong.
Yep. Everyone's like, screw you, Stone.
Oh, it just started too. He just got in. Wow.
But we didn't get the jackpot.
You
That's
had a
okay.
cavity filled? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You have to stop eating all those cookies, Frozen Queen.
Not sure. Not sure what the deal is.
What?
With you.
What?
Gotta
You don't
stop
like
it.
me being like happy-go-lucky?
No.
You don't want me to be like Happy Corbin?
Who?
Happy Corbin.
I haven't been watching that stuff.
Like ever since he won in a casino or whatever,
Oh.
he's not down on his luck anymore, and he has this sidekick guy.
Okay.
So when I watched SmackDown after not watching it for a while, I was like, who are all these people? I don't know them.
Uh-huh.
What are they doing here?
Well, they've gone through a massive amount of changes. Dante, did not mean to nap for 2 hours, but seems I needed it. Yeah, sleeping is good. If you guys need sleep, honestly, seriously, if you wanted to watch your wrestler, that's what VODs are for. If you want to hang out to support, I appreciate it. But sleep is more important all the time.
Yeah.
I would much rather you guys be in a better spot and feeling good.
I don't know if I can choose between eating or sleep, though.
Sleep.
You would choose sleep?
Sleep. If I had a choice between eating and I hadn't eaten all day,
yep,
and sleeping because I didn't sleep all day, sleep. We're still trying to figure out sleep. Dozed off at 9 p.m. and woke up by 4.
That's not too bad. You got a whole chunk of sleep.
You know, it was almost an hour long, and when it was done, I just curled up in bed and was out. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it's very draining.
Yeah, you're just like emotionally drained. And when we buried my aunt and we had come home and gone to bed, well, I went to bed because I had this ringing in my ears. It was really, it wasn't like a headache or anything, but it was just like a stress headache, you know, of having to do that. So usually in those cases, just go to sleep and try and sleep it off, right? Wasn't last night, right? It was the night before. I went to sleep pretty early. I was so tired, and I woke up at like 5 o'clock. I think it was Monday. I think it was Sunday night, Monday morning.
Oh, okay.
Right. On Monday morning, I woke up at like 5, and I was like, "Well, I'm awake."
And I said, "Why are you down here? It's a weekday.
Yeah,
It's so early."
For folks that haven't done the Jeffy count, you can do so now. The Jeffy count is open. We have 11 matches today. That is covering up the screen. One lurker reward match and 2 cashed in matches. Title shots. Today, Scurvy Dog, in theory, could become the champion of everything, but that's going to be up to him. It will be up to him. Yeah.
Because he can control his wrestler.
Totally. Controls everything. Oh, Twin Screw. GG on game 1, sir.
Was that a shout out?
No, we lost 4-1. So I clearly was away this weekend, but what the heck kind of conspiracy is going on with Danny Valentine's?
I don't know.
So for the rest of the month, my personal cash-ins are going to be for Danny, but I was going to do that today, but then I'm like, you know what, he's pretty close to it, so figured let's just give him one more chance at it, and I picked Danny. Oh, there we go, title shot. I have a plan to balance going for Champion of All Reality with overexposure. Yep. So do you ever just take a nap and wake up thinking like you missed something or it's the next day? Yes. Yep. I've done a nap and I woke up and I'm like, it feels like the next day. Because like the light is so dim, like it could be dawn the next day or it could still be evening.
Entering the server is
know yet.